Hi, this is Aaron with Traveling Flamingo, and today we're at the Boardwalk Inn, which is one of Disney's deluxe resorts in the Epcot resort area, and we're going to go ahead and give you a room tour of one of the standard rooms here at Disney's Boardwalk Inn, and we're going to tell you what we think of it. And a little bit of a spoiler alert, it might be a little controversial. I think to frame what we're going to talk about here, we really enjoyed the hotel. The hotel was amazing. The rooms, however, we weren't necessarily impressed with. We'll show you why. We'll walk you through what's in the room. All of that coming right up. So Disney's Boardwalk Inn is in the Epcot resort area, and that means it's situated along with a few other deluxe resorts. Those are Disney's Yacht and Beach Club, as well as the Swan and Dolphin. And you're also able to take a boat to Epcot and to Hollywood Studios, which is great. You can also walk if you're so inclined. There's a nice walking path. And the cost of this resort can sometimes rival about those of the monorail loop, so the Contemporary, the Polynesian, etc. And we're going to go ahead and give you a bit of a tour as to what that price buys you here at Disney. Overall, we really did enjoy our stay in the room specifically. I will talk about it in the video coming up. However, there was a bit of a buzz from the fridge, so you could hear the compressor a little bit at night, which was slightly annoying. And other than that, though, the beds were wonderful. The room itself, didn't have any smells or anything along those lines. It was very nice, very clean. Staff was amazing. Again, we're not going to talk about the resort itself here. We're just going to talk about the room. So I will pass it over and give you the walkthrough of the room. Hope you enjoy. All right, we're here in room 1290 in Disney's Boardwalk Inn Hotel, and let's take a tour of one of the rooms. So again, this is Disney's Boardwalk Hotel, so Boardwalk Inn, so this is not the villas. On our left, we have a huge closet. Let me just show you that really quick. So it's so big, it's got its own light. It's basically a walk-in closet, as you can see from the storage and floor space here. You do have a ironing board and iron, which is great. And of course you have your standard safe. And again, it's a very vertical safe. So not very deep, but you can fit, your laptop in there and what have you. I'll also show you where we are in the building. So this is Disney's Boardwalk Inn. And here is where we are. So we are right here. We're an end unit, so it's bigger than most, right here. And you can see that the room sizes vary quite a bit. So, do be prepared for that. The rooms do sort of vary for size and you can see in here specifically, these are all kind of standard, but there's a few smaller ones. So it doesn't seem like there's too much consistency on room type. However, the stuff in this room is all the same. So I will show you what's over here. Over here, on the left, we have the washroom, and I'll show you that right now. So you've got your double vanity, which is very nice. Below that, you have your hair dryer. It's right just down there. And then you also have your Disney soaps. So you've got the shampoo, you have the conditioner, the body wash, the bath soaps, and the shower cap, and the mouthwash. So you've got all of that. I've noticed they don't really have the conditioners, the moisturizers anymore in any of the rooms. So again, double vanity, you do have tissues on the right, and then on the left here, you've got a makeup mirror. You've got a power outlet on the right and the left. And as always with Disney, they are North American power. 110, 120 volts. On to the right, behind this door, you have the washroom. Now, unlike Coronado Springs, the vent is tied to the light, so pardon the noise. However, you have the toilet. It is a bathtub shower with a plastic shower curtain. Plastic-esque shower curtain with a nice Ferris wheel pattern on it. And I'll show you what the shower looks like. There's the shower, and again, more of the shampoo and conditioner and body wash. And here's the view back at the vanity, double vanity, and of course a very large mirror. And it is separated, so the toilet and the sink area are separate. So I'll show you here. So there is a door that separates the two areas, which is of course very nice. So very comfortable, kind of nice and modern, new wallpaper. This area, you know, pretty cool, pretty clean. Now when we look at the room, as you can see, it's a huge room. On the right here we have a little storage area for hats or what have you, and hooks for coats. I'll show you the vanity, the cabinet that you've got here. So maybe one of the bigger downfalls here is you don't have very much clothing storage. Got a lot of hanging spaces you could see, but you've only got these 4 drawers here, and on the left and the right there's just a single pull-out, and below that is just an open space. So the pullouts themselves, fairly large, but not much space. You do, however, have 2 USB ports and 2 North American power adapters on the left and the right. Just one note, this power bag, I think it's called Charge Smart or Smart Power, is very handy for all of your chargers and stuff. If you're somebody like me and you have a lot of those things, highly recommend it. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested in buying one. Again, above you have your Samsung TV, fairly large Samsung TV. You have your grandmother's 1940s couch, which seems very dated, but I'll talk a bit more about that shortly. On the left, you have the 2 beds. So these are 2 queen beds. And then in the middle, you have a little bit of nightstand storage. Again, you've got 2 North American power adapters and 4 USB ports. And then below that, you have just a little bit of storage with, of course, the Gideon's Bible. And then on the left, next to this bed, you have a little table. And that table has this beautiful little Minnie Mouse nightlight. And then again, you've got 3 North American power ports and 2 USB ports. There's also a pull-out table for, I guess, in-room dining, or you got some additional work to do. And then right of that, you have this. You might be able to hear a buzzing. That's the compressor for the fridge, for the refrigerator. The refrigerator is down here. And maybe it's a bit louder now. It is summer for us here, so we are hydrating as much as we can. Quite a number of sort of nicks on the furniture. And then here you've got your K-Cup coffee pods, cups, mugs, and above that is your Keurig coffee maker and some additional storage. Okay. So let me know if you've seen any of the hidden Mickeys in this room. Here is one of the paintings. There is another one over here. I think I like the artwork in this hotel more than Coronado Springs. And then lastly, this one. All, of course, boardwalk and travel inspired. Now, I'm not sure. Is that... I can't imagine that that's a hidden Mickey. And I think that's just Mickey Mouse. Now, you do also have a balcony. We're on the first floor, so I'll show you a little bit outside. So nice picture, nice huge window here, huge double doors. Also a nice curtain, which has a bunch of these sort of older buildings on them. And I'll show you outside. So you do have 2 nice tables to sit and watch. And I'll show you the very large patio area here. Again, we're next to these stairs that go upstairs. Above us is one of the lounges. we'll tell you more about how we thought about sleeping and so forth next. But let me go back inside and show you the room once more. So this couch does fold out into another bed, which is very cool. Again, very dated couch. The carpeting seems very dated and very worn in areas. The beds also, to me, feel dated, along with the wallpaper. You know, I'm sure some of you really love this, and that's great. However, I think that it's quite dated. I feel as though this was what the Grand Floridian rooms looked like back before they redid them, before they did their refurbs. Room is reasonably clean. There is some, you know, there's some dust bunnies and stuff on top of the paintings and stuff. But you know, all in all, not too bad. I don't think I can really complain too much. Everything that you sort of touch seems pretty clean. However, some areas where there's probably a little bit more. This does really need some love though, because you know, some of the things like these fixtures are just broken and just, you know, move around like no tomorrow. This one as well. And so that's why everything's like looks kind of off here. Also, if you look at this nice little end table nightlight, it's also sort of broken. Again, just some of the stuff here that I think this room really needs a refurb. I'm not sure if they've done any refurbs on these rooms. However, they really kind of need to. So that's a tour of the Boardwalk Inn Rooms. Again, this is bigger than most of the rooms, just because it is an end unit. So if you do want that space, it's great to have. Feel free to request an end unit. Again, this is room 1290, and we'll tell you more about what we thought of the room coming up. So stay tuned and we'll tell you more. So there you have it. That is our view of one of the hotel rooms here at Disney's Boardwalk Inn. We'd love to know what your thoughts are. Have you stayed here? Did you enjoy it? Do you agree with us? Do you think we're completely wrong? You know, it sort of pained us a little bit to say that we didn't really like this resort. We always wanted to stay here. We hadn't stayed here before. We usually stick to the monorail loop when we can. So, you know, we were disappointed with the room, and it really does sort of need a refresh. And I think a lot of people now are kind of talking about how Disney's kind of cheaping out on a lot of things, how the prices are going up, but the value's not really coming through. And quite frankly, I kind of see it with this hotel room. Again, we didn't see it in the hotel, and we will do the resort tour coming up soon, so we will link that when we're done it. But the rooms themselves, you could kind of see it. So again, let us know what you think. Do you agree, disagree? Let us know in the comments. Hope you like this video. Please consider subscribing if you have watched a few of ours, and like us if you haven't. I encourage you to watch another one. That said, we would like to thank all of you for the discussions in the comments, and thank you for watching our video. Happy travels.